You said sorry 4 times in one conversation, and not once had you done anything wrong. Sorry to bother you. Sorry, quick question. Sorry, one more thing. You walked out of that room a little smaller than you walked in, and you could not say exactly when it happened. 6 moves tonight. All of them are things you say and do, not things you feel.
One thing first, because it decides everything else. Self-respect and pride look the same from outside and work in opposite directions. Pride needs the other person to admit you were right. Self-respect does not need anything from them at all. Every move tonight is built to cost you nothing and to ask them for nothing.
And one thing this is not. It is not rudeness, and it is not coldness, and it is definitely not winning.
You can keep every kind thing you do. Hold the door, ask about the weekend, say thank you twice. None of tonight touches warmth. It touches the moments where warmth is used as a receipt for taking up space. 1. The apology you pay before anything happens. You open with sorry, the way you would pay an entrance fee. Sorry to bother you. Sorry if this is stupid. Nobody asked for it. You paid it anyway, in advance, on the chance that your existence was inconvenient.
Here is what your brain is doing. It is buying insurance.
A preemptive apology lowers you a little, and a person who is already lower is harder to knock down. So the fear goes quiet for a second. The trade is real. You get calm now, and you hand over standing that you will have to earn back later.
So swap the currency.
Where you would say, sorry to bother you, say, thanks for a minute. Same politeness, opposite direction. One hands over status, the other hands over gratitude. Honestly, it is the smallest edit on this list and the one people notice first. Try it once tomorrow and watch how the sentence lands differently in the room. 2. The 3 reasons. Somebody asks you for Saturday, and you cannot, and you say you cannot, and then you keep going. Your sister is visiting, and the car is in the shop, and you have not slept properly all week. 3 reasons for one small no.
The extra reasons are not information. They are a request for permission.
A decision that comes with 3 explanations sounds like a decision that is still open, and the other person hears exactly that. Come on, just move it to Sunday. So they negotiate, and you get annoyed at them for negotiating something you left unlocked.
The move is subtraction.
1 reason, then stop talking. Not a colder no, the same warm no with the second and third reason left in your mouth. The silence after it will feel 3 seconds too long, and those 3 seconds are the whole exercise. 3. The laugh that costs you something. Somebody makes the joke. He is the one who reverses into poles, and there is a half second where the whole table waits, and you laugh first and loudest, because your laugh makes the moment comfortable for everybody except you.
That reflex has a job.
It keeps the group calm, and groups reward whoever keeps them calm. But you paid for that calm with your own standing, and the price is not one joke. It is the quiet lesson everyone at that table just learned about what is allowed with you.
Do not counterattack. That is pride, and it costs you the room.
Do less. Do not laugh. Hold a normal face and ask a plain question about something else. The joke needs your laugh to be a joke. Without it, it is just a sentence lying there, and everybody hears it.
And if you already laughed, because you will, the reflex is faster than the plan,
there is a repair, and it costs 10 seconds. Later, quietly, to the same person, that one landed wrong, by the way. No speech, no history. 1 sentence, said calmly, does more than the perfect comeback you invented in the car.
4. The 40-second reply.
A message lands that is a little rude, or cold, or just short, and your thumbs are already moving. 40 seconds later, you have sent a paragraph that explains, softens, and apologizes, and you read it back 6 times that evening.
Speed is not confidence here,
it is relief. An unanswered message is an open loop, and your brain hates open loops more than it hates bad outcomes, so it closes the loop with whatever is nearest, even if the nearest thing is you apologizing for their tone.
So write the reply and do not send it.
20 minutes, phone face down, and then read your own paragraph as if a friend had written it. 9 times out of 10, you delete 2/3 and send the rest, and the rest is the part that had your spine in it.
5.
the discount you give before they ask. You need 3 days, so you ask for 1. You need the full amount, so you name half of it and add maybe. You cut your own request before anyone has said a single word about it, and then you deliver the impossible version and call yourself tired. The mechanism is simple. A smaller ask is less likely to get a no, and no feels like rejection of you rather than of the request. So you protect yourself by pre-losing. The cost is invisible because nobody ever sees the number you did not say. Name the real number once without the maybe. Then let the silence do its work. They will say yes, or they will say, I can do 2 of the 3 days. And a counter is not a rejection. I mean, it is the conversation you were trying to skip. You are allowed to be in that conversation. And when the answer is no, then it is no to the request, and your brain will tell you it was no to you. Those are different sentences. Write the real one down if you have to. They said no to 3 days in October. That is all that happened. Nobody revoked anything about you. 6. The second hour. You are somewhere you are not wanted. The friend who checks his phone, the group that keeps talking past you, and you stay. Not because you are enjoying it, because leaving would say something, and you do not want to be the one who made it a thing. 2 things hold you in that chair. One is the hour you already spent, which your brain treats as an investment instead of a loss. The other is a story about how it will look. Both are about the audience, and the audience is not thinking about you nearly as much as you are. Leave at the first natural break, with no announcement and no reason attached. Coat, thanks, out. An exit explained is an exit negotiated. And notice what does not happen afterwards. Nobody follows you into the street to ask why, because nobody was watching that closely. Put the 6 together, and they are one move repeated. The prepaid sorry, the third reason, the laugh, the instant reply, the discount, the second hour, every one of them buys a moment of calm with a piece of your standing. You are not being humble in those moments, you are paying. And here's the line between self-respect and pride, now that you can see both. Pride would make you go back to that table and win. Self-respect just changes what you say next time and needs no witnesses. One of them keeps you in the room arguing. The other lets you go home. Fair warning about the first week. It feels worse, not better. You will notice every sorry as it leaves your mouth, and noticing is uncomfortable, and you will think the moves are making you awkward. They are not. You are simply hearing something that used to be automatic, which is the only way it ever stops being automatic. Nobody hands you standing back. You stop giving it away, one sentence at a time, and it accumulates quietly, the way it left. You do not have to win the room. You only have to leave it the same size you walked in. Which of the 6 do you catch yourself doing most? Write it in the comments in one sentence. I read them. And if you want the next one, how to stop rehearsing conversations that never happen. This is a set of everyday moves, not therapy and not advice about your life.